Well, actually 1 millimeter is probably enough to make it visible. Damn, you need to be really, really precise.
Initiating. Welcome back to my daily grind. Create yourself is what you'll find me doing every day and every night. No time to lose. One day, one step in the right direction. I'm Chris and I'm only here to show you if I can do it, you can do it too.
Welcome back to the vlog. It is Thursday, another day, another chance to push hard. And the topic for this vlog is a CPL tutorial, so let's get it. By the way, all the tutorials and life hacks right here. Watch them all. But before we get started, love goes out to all my subscribers. Thank you for making my life special and worth living to the max. So let me try to give back with a sweet, sweet video. Now check this out. My screen appears to be black, but it's actually turned on. This is the power of a polarizer. Check this out, isn't that crazy? Let's turn the screen back off again with rotating the polarizer. This is not going to be a basic tutorial on what a polarizer is, how it works and stuff like that. This is a how to use tutorial, because as you saw, I was easily able to dial in the perfect settings from max polarization to zero polarization, or should I say from filtering out all the polarized light to filtering out nothing whatsoever. So that's the topic for this vlog, so let's get right to it. As of yet, I'm probably overusing this thing. Let me actually turn on the light. Oh my goodness, I was actually using the wrong picture profile. Anyways, that's the reason why it's a bit different now. If you want to know more about this polarizer, check out the vlog right here, the review. It's a very cheap polarizer from China, directly ordered from China for around 11 bucks. And it's pretty amazing actually. And I'm using it all the freaking time. Still looking weird. New white balance, let's go. Now I came up with an easy way on how to use a CPL fast and effortlessly. And I just want to show you how I do it. So first of all, depending on your lens, you will either have something, you will either have a dot on top of your lens or not. In my case, on the Betis 225 actually, there is a dot on top of this lens, but I'm usually using a lens cap, and as you can see, there is no dot right here at all. So the first thing that you have to do is to mark your lens. If you have something, you obviously don't have to mark it, but in my case, I had to mark the lens cap right here with a little dot, as you can see, and this will be the first reference that you will need. I will actually demonstrate it with the 50mm lens right here. There is a dot on this lens as well. This red thing right here, this little dot, that's enough. This one actually has a dot on a lens cap as well, right here. But well, it's actually not that helpful as it turns out, because this dot is up here. It would be better if the dot would be next to this dot. Okay, anyway, so you need to prepare your lens or your lens hood. That's the first step. And for that I use a silver Sharpie. Okay, easy enough, let's move on. Next, you need the polarizer. As you can see, this one is already marked. Take the polarizer, slap it onto the lens, and then you need a screen or something like that. A computer screen or a monitor works best though. Then you just point your camera straight at this monitor. There it is. Yeah, now you just take your polarizer and turn it. The polarizer usually has 4 settings. First of all, cancelling out everything, cancelling out nothing, cancelling out everything, and cancelling out nothing. So 90 degrees each. And first of all, you need to find the spot where it does cancel out everything. It's usually just a very, very slim area. I'm literally only turning it a few millimeters and pretty much right there. That's the perfect setting. Actually, let me reveal the monitor and show you the same thing with this polarizer. Filtering everything, filtering nothing. 90 degrees right there. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. You get the point. So you need to find the spot or the point where it's cancelling out all the light from your monitor right here. And once you found this point, then this will be your first reference. Wherever the filter ends up, you mark the spot. You just need to have 2 spots which you can align, because this is what it's all about basically. So as you can see now, I have a second spot that's way closer to the first mark. So again, this would be the first mark. And now, with the perfect position, mark the polarizer as precisely as possible. And then you can either repeat the process with the polarizer turned 180 degrees, or you can do a graphical approach, basically. What I mean by that is you basically take your polarizer, put it on a piece of paper, then you draw the outlines, start with your point of reference, and then use a tool or something like that to find out the other 3 points. Then take your polarizer, align the first mark, and then just mark the other 3 as precisely as possible. And then you will end up with something like this. A polarizer with 4 marks, making it very easy and simple to dial in the perfect setting. I marked mine with 0 for zero filtering basically, and this X stands for cancelling out everything. Let's get to a demonstration. From my X to 0 right here, and back to the X. Boom. Is it perfect? No, it's not. It's not, as you can see. Oh, that wasn't perfect. As I said, a few millimeters are enough. Well, actually 1 millimeter is probably enough to make it visible. Damn, you need to be really, really precise. Okay, let's try it again. 0 and back to the X as precisely as I can. Right there, should be perfect now. Is it actually perfect? Pretty much. Hell yeah. Yeah, so here we go. This concludes my polarizer setup tutorial. Again, this is what it looks like. 4 marks on this thing. Makes it easy and fast for me to dial in the perfect setting, and it's definitely needed, especially if you're in a vlogging situation and want to change it quickly, and most of all, you don't have a screen, a freaking monitor at your disposal. Funny enough, this doesn't affect my phone at all. The polarizer is not affecting my phone. This is so weird. I don't get it. Like maybe a little bit. Funny enough, that's on the 0 position right there. But right there at max, that's crazy. The monitor is completely blacked out. Oh yeah, and another thing, you gotta keep your filters spotless. And I really mean that. It needs to be flawless. Otherwise you might end up with hunting issues and stuff like that. By the way, if you're interested in more of that autofocus performance with filters on top of your camera, then check out this vlog. Well, it's about the A7iii III. And lastly, I always noticed that it gets darker when I tested the polarizer, but I now know that this thing on the max setting actually reduces around 2 stops of light. Was that proper English? I never know. Anyways, that's enough progress for today. Smash that like button. The way you never have to smash your footage because you dialed in the polarizer the wrong way. Nope. It's not going to happen. Anyways, bang the bell like crap. Never miss tutorials and life hacks. Check the recent news on ChrisViral.com. And yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow.